Ladies and gentlemen, there are a few moments in history where we look back and realize that things will never be the same. And I think what qualifies as one of those moments is the release of a new Shrek movie. And yesterday they released a trailer for Shrek 5. And I watched it. I have some thoughts, but that's crazy that there's a Shrek 5 trailer out. You know, you never thought it would happen. It's definitely been over 10 years. It's a monumental occasion. I watched the Shrek 5 trailer and immediately am hit with, the art style and everything. And, that's the reason I didn't think it was real. The main thing that everybody's talking about is how it looks. And it goes for a much more stylized art style. Everybody looks different, noticeably different from what they looked like before. So if you look at Shrek here, he looks skinnier. I don't know, his head looks smaller. He looks like he just looks smaller. The proportions just don't seem right. Like, this is, obviously the characters change over the years. First Shrek movie came out in 2001. This is how he looked. Look at that big smile. Oh, look at that guy. But you expect it to change. Here's in Shrek 2. They improve the visuals, a bit more expressive. Lighting looks a bit different. Then we go to Shrek 3. I thought this was a big change, but overall they look the same. And then Shrek 4, I think, was the biggest change, but it still stayed true to the style. Noticeably, you can see the eyelashes here, the eyebrows, more fine hair and detail. But here, side by side, it's not the same guy. I'm sorry, I don't know who this other outside actor they brought in to play Shrek, but they got as close as they could, but it's just not the same guy. And the other characters too. I think Donkey, aside from Shrek, Donkey looks way different. Like, everybody knows what Donkey looks like. Classic. And then they just give him this wild hair and a lot more. You notice the fur a lot more. He looks old and raggedy, and maybe that's what they're going for. Like, these characters have gotten older, smaller, they've shrunk a bit. And then even Fiona looks different too. Like, they made her, it looks like they made her larger. Like, her face is wider, and it's interesting. But Pinocchio, it's also is very obvious. They kind of made his cheeks a little bigger and more pear-shaped, I guess, versus circular. So yeah, there's huge changes. A lot of people don't seem to, from what I gather, they don't seem to like it. I'm not a huge fan. I wouldn't let that alone decide, how this movie would turn out. But I mean, that's a big difference. It's a big difference, and not for the better, I think. But obviously, it looks good. It's just the character design that they switched to it's different, and it's not what we're used to. And I'll be honest, I don't really like it that much. So anyway, it starts off with they're talking to the magic mirror, which I guess is used as their TV, and now it's their phone or iPad, as you will. I guess they're swiping through TikToks and memes, and they even have like the weird Gmod Shrek character dancing there, and they even use the old Shrek graphics. I'm just noticing this. They use the old Shrek graphics in the trailer. Like, that is what Shrek looks like. Look, in their own trailer, you can see, like, look at that face compared to, like, this, like, come on. They're scrolling through memes and stuff, and it's all kind of modern and self-aware and cringe, and yeah, it's goofy parents don't understand how internet humor works and all that, and it's not anything we haven't seen before. It's less than 30 seconds, so you can't really judge how things are going to turn out based off of just 30 seconds, but you can get kind of an insight into what they could be. They play Smash Mouth at the end. They acknowledge that Zendaya is in the movie. I mean, what movie is she not in anymore? I think we're a bit tired of seeing Zendaya everywhere. It's fine. I think she'd be great at playing Shrek's teenage daughter. So that's all we got. Comes out Christmas 2026. That is in a little less than 2 years. And I've already seen some people say that they need to change the art style, and the argument would be, we got them to change the Sonic movie so we can get them to fix the Shrek movie also. I've always thought that they purposefully released the first Sonic trailer and made him look, human Sonic. I feel like that was purposefully done to get a lot of buzz around the movie, and then they had the real Sonic look already locked in, and they revealed that later, and everybody's already talking about the movie, but now they're excited because they know it doesn't look like garbage anymore. I don't think they can make changes like that for this movie. The reason is because this movie is entirely animated, not like the Sonic movie where they use puppets or other objects as substitute, and it's a live action movie with a lot of CG effects. This is entirely animated, and I mean, I don't have a ton of insight into that process, but they would have to change everything, and I don't think that's gonna happen. Unless this is a fake trailer. This could totally be the same scenario with the Sonic movie. This could be a fake trailer, and the real trailer could be coming out in a year from now, 6 months from now, with the characters looking how we know and love. We just don't know. It's too early. The movie comes out in almost 2 years, so it's too hard to say. I honestly think that this is how it's gonna look. Like, this is locked in. It's been a long time since they made a Shrek movie. They're in for a rebrand. Not that we ever needed one. Maybe a few years ago. Shrek 5 is a movie that, we would have wanted and asked for. I'm always a sucker for some Shrek content, even those terrible, terrible Shrek shorts.
Oh, hello there!
So this is a bit of a shock, and even then Shrek looked the same in those Shrek shorts. I honestly don't know if I would watch it. I love Shrek 1 and 2, even 3 I enjoy, and I actually do like 4 quite a bit, not as much as the first 2, but I think they're all good in their own ways, but we get to the point where we ask, is this really necessary? And honestly, it's just not, and maybe the movie will come out and be good. We'll just have to wait and see. Yeah, I don't think they're going to change the art style. I just hope that they keep the spirit of Shrek. It's a movie for kids that adults can enjoy also. They have jokes in there for adults and references and things like that. So I'm hoping that they keep that same spirit of Shrek alive in Shrek 5. I'm sure they'll release trailers later on, but for now, thanks for watching. Let me know, I'm curious, what do you think about this trailer? Are you excited? Are you upset? Are you furious? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching. Bye.